Welcome to another episode of Whiteboard Project Management YouTube channel. In today's episode, we will explain the duties of the project manager from the very beginning of the project, named as Project Kickoff Meeting. Stay connected and let's start the session. Now we will go through the contents of the kickoff meeting, the major contents of the kickoff meeting. Each contract has different requirements. Each company have different internal rules. So in today's episode, I will go through the main requirements to be in the kickoff meeting for you. So the general requirements, it's not limited to, but it must be in the kickoff meeting. So you've got the signed contract and the signed project charter, and now you are the authorized project manager. Now you will start preparing the kickoff meeting. First thing, you will go through the contract, see the contract terms and conditions for the kickoff meeting. In some contracts, the kickoff meeting is defined, means it's defined by the period of time from the contract effective date or from the contract signature. If it's within 1 week from the contract signature, or within 2 weeks from contract signature, or 2 weeks from contract effective date. Because in some contracts, the contract effective date is after some condition. Could be after the client pays the advance payment, or after opening the LC, the letter of credit, or after providing the bank guarantee and other things. Means the contract defines the beginning of the kickoff meeting. For you as a project manager, now you have the signed contract, you have a period of time to start your kickoff meeting. This is a big milestone for you as a project manager, and this is your first preparation from the contract signature, because the contract is signed here and the management gives you the authority somewhere here. So you need to start preparing for your kickoff meeting within Y time, or within, to be easier, T2, T1, which is T2 less than T1. Okay, so you have a limited time to start preparing your kickoff meeting. What shall you do? If the contract doesn't include what should be inside this kickoff meeting, you will need to start preparing the agenda. The agenda for the meeting should be clearly set for all the involved parties. Means for you as a contractor, for the client, for the project sponsor, and for the main stakeholders. So you will start preparing the agenda. Here you will start thinking of the agenda. How to prepare the agenda? What does this agenda include? So you start preparing the agenda, but meanwhile, you need to inform your client, you need to inform your project sponsor, you need to inform your management, and you need to inform key stakeholders. In some projects, key stakeholders are those who are the licensor of the technology. So this is what I mean with key stakeholders. So you inform all of them and you tell them, I am the project manager, you just signed the project charter, I am authorized and I am inviting you for a kickoff meeting. I'm now preparing the main agenda. Kindly share your main points So I will prepare the whole agenda as a draft to get it approved. The client, the sponsor, and the management and everyone will respond to you, and they will come back to you with their comments and send it for you. So you will start preparing the agenda for the kickoff meeting date. You will announce to them the location, the time, the duration of the kickoff meeting, and who is involved in this project kickoff meeting. Next, we will go through the contents of the agenda on what should be included in the kickoff meeting. So the first point in the project kickoff meeting agenda is to introduce everyone to everyone. That means I need to prepare the attendance list. The attendance list includes who is who, from which company, and what is his duties and responsibilities. Means I will arrange to have a full table named that this person named A, he is a project manager announced from the key stakeholders A, and he is responsible for this type of or this part of the project deliverables. So everyone will be introducing himself to everyone and share the contact details so everyone knows and start communicating with each other. Second will be the project organizational chart. This is the important part where you will tell the project team who is reporting to whom, who is the management in this here, who is preparing the whole things for the others. Means I have here a organizational chart where who is reporting to whom, and I know that this is the contractor and maybe this is the client, where you have his organizational chart as well, and they know that, okay, this person is the electrical engineer and this person is the electrical engineer, and this person becomes familiar that, okay, this is the my equivalent from the other side, and also that the project managers know each other and know the team of others. After we explained the organizational chart, we will go to the communication plan. Who is reporting to whom, who is sending emails to whom, and during the communication, the reporting has to be copied where, how to be communicated by phone, by email, by faxes, by meetings, describe those meetings, and so on and so on. Now we need to summarize the project goals and objectives. So, okay, we need to have the project goals and objectives. Here we explain the objectives of the project, and we tell the client, okay, we understand as a contractor from you, from this contract, that we have to deliver this type of deliverables at the end of the project, and the objectives of the contract is to deliver these things. The client will negotiate with you and maybe will navigate to you more to explain those things. So once you agreed with the client about the objectives, now you need to go through the major milestones and timeline. The milestones and the timeline of the project has to be agreed during the kickoff meeting if there is any problem. The milestones could be the payment milestone, could be the deliverable milestone. So the milestone should be agreed. If there is any things on the contract said that the milestone should be paid only after agreeing this type of document. So you need to discuss the document during the project kickoff meeting. The next part is the risks or highlight issues. The risks are important here to be discussed when you tell the client, okay, I can deliver this type of deliverables or this goal within this milestone, but I can see that there is a risk here for something known, which is, or something unknown. The things which are known, the risk management is described in another separate episode. You can go through the episode of Whiteboard Project Management and you can see the project risk management. So the risks should be agreed, and during the project kickoff, you had to announce the risks which you can see, which you define at the beginning of the project, at the very beginning of the project, because the risk could be increased during the project itself. Next one is the review meetings. Also, I will include the progress reporting. The progress reporting, as a project manager, you had to deliver to the client an interval, timely, agreed as per the contract, if it's weekly or if it's monthly at least. You should always prepare the progress reports. Even if the management is not requiring from you or not requesting from you to deliver any report, for you as a project manager, you need to prepare the progress reporting and you need to share it with all involved parties. Those are important reports because once a risk announced or once there is a problem occurs during the project, you can go back to your review or progress reporting and you can see the occurrence of the risk when it's happened, what you have done, and what are those results. Now, also it's connected with the review meetings. The review meetings are those meetings which should be done internally and externally. Internally means you and your team for the progress, to follow the progress, and externally means with your client, with your sponsor, and with your key stakeholders. The review meeting is for reviewing your progress. It's for reviewing either your progress reports, which is required in the contract, and if it's not required in the contract and you for somehow not preparing the progress reports, so a review meeting is a must during to be set intervally for the project to review the progress. The review meetings will have some minutes of meetings where it's signed, and then we can say, okay, the signed review, the signed minutes of meeting during the review is considered as our official report reviewing. So the project kickoff meeting includes those main items in the agenda, but it's not limited to those items. Another items could be added, and the project kickoff meeting could be done within 1 day, within 2 days, or within 3 days. That depends on the progress you are doing and putting here, and depends on the project complexity. So consider yourself, you are a coach of a football team and you have a match. You need to prepare your team, you need to inform your team what they have to expect, and what they have to do. The kickoff meeting is considered as they are ready, they know everything, and they go to the football stadium and they start their match. So they start their match only once they know everything. And your project team, once they know everything, now everyone knows everything and everyone start from the same baseline, same goals, agreed on everything, and we can start executing the project and deliver the project in the right way. Thank you for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.